same rules. You're going to describe 3 minutes. Okay? 3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay, I want you to draw a circle in the middle of the
A square.
Okay, and I want you
This
to
is
draw
us testing what siblings can do together.
It's
pretty good.
It's a science experiment.
Yeah.
We do believe in science.
I
like to believe this is
one side of a triangle.
Yes.
what he thought a rabbit looked like, and he passed it.
Let's make it a right
ESP.
triangle.
I really didn't see rabbit. I saw like a puppy sitting.
I love
Or
it.
then collateral.
I absolutely love it.
Or it's somebody. It is Arthur wearing a striped shirt.
At the bottom center of the
Driving a car.
square, draw a
Curve it, yeah.
small
And then
rectangle.
draw another
That's
side.
supposed to be.
And
Sorry,
then
viewers.
I want you to draw
Hi. I was just saying hi to Facebook and checking the timer.
curve the line, the curve you're carving at the bottom,
Okay.
starting from the
And
left side of,
Have a square.
the
up at
left
top
side
finger, but I
of
see
the
already
line you
did
drew
that.
underneath the,
Why don't you move a
that
little
right
to
there?
the side so that
Draw
camera can.
a curved line.
Yeah, I can do that. And then
To the
draw a
bottom, yep.
cross between
Curved line.
in the square.
To the
This one?
bottom?
Yeah.
To the other side of the other curved line.
And have
And I want you to
rectangle
do
protruding from the top of
two
side of the
rectangles
triangle,
at the top.
whichever side you want.
First circle you drew, but not in the center, on either side, like, yeah.
It's very
Coming out of it?
And
2 triangles.
You said
Oh, you gotta give me
rectangles.
some more
2
material.
triangles.
1 minute, 28
On
seconds.
the other
the
side,
and draw another one.
draw a
And I'm
circle.
gonna have you put 2 circles in the top 2 circles I had you draw, 1 in each one.
On the house or on the
What is the? We're like an anime over here. Hi Facebook, thanks for joining us. Are we down to 1 person now? We're losing people. Where's our Facebook
Come on.
people?
And
Stay with us,
There's
Facebook.
a cooking segment next to which I want to miss.
Yes,
line
there's things coming.
the
That's
thing.
what I
My
like
God,
here.
Yep, that works.
What else can I do to stump you?
Like
Okay,
this?
yep, it's fine.
You're not giving me directions.
Susie sees it now. She sees it now. She can't unsee it.
Okay,
You're
now,
welcome.
Add
Okay, how about just go
It's
crazy with
it's Snoop
squares?
Dogg's cat.
separate from this underneath the
But
drawing.
make it look good.
30
Go
seconds.
crazy with squares, but make it
I
look
don't
good.
think we're gonna get an Emmy this year for the show.
A local.
A daytime Emmy.
Maybe
on top of
local.
each other, underneath the drawing.
kind of,
I really want to ask
2 circles on top of each other to the left.
NBC TC staff if there are daytime Emmys for public
lines
access.
on either
Oh,
side.
And then
Okay.
There should
right above
be.
it, like yeah.
No.
Okay, and then on the other side, do the same.
5 seconds.
Actually, no, that's fine.
Okay, and draw 2 lines connecting those circles.
All right, markers down. Markers down. Markers down, Gabby. All right.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Okay, well.
I threw a piston at the bottom. I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So Amber
I
and
Timing
have
change.
so many feelings about what I think I see right now. Okay, so we'll start with this side this time. I see a house, a lovely home where someone might live.
With a separated roof.
I mean, I might be concerned about your contractor, and we might want to call someone around engineering.
There's some good options in this area.
Okay,
I
but
don't
I
wanna
do
name
see
names
a
'cause-
house, and over here, I'm very concerned that this animal, which I'm assuming is a cat, has been
Pink cat.
electrocuted,
Pink cat?
or
Pig cat.
I thought I knew where it was going, and then I didn't anymore.
or perhaps we need to talk about some substance use prevention
Yeah.
with our friends, because that feels very intense.
That cat's
no-
fried.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. So how close were we?
All right. Harry Hugo, what was your prompt?
House.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Done.
All right.
See the house.
We met.
I don't know what she's gonna say.
Danielle,
I
what was
think
your
I know
prompt?
what she's gonna say.
Okay, so it was actually a dog. Okay, so she did the whiskers without asking me.
You said
she
add
thought she
weird
had-
lines.
Okay, I was gonna have you do like spots, but then you thought you knew what you were doing.
This is why having siblings is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what happened when she started saying circles.
So I was
at the
gonna
So
bottom.
is-
try to do a bone here,
A bone! She's
But
extra.
I
She's
could only
extra.
use shapes. I couldn't say draw a bone.
So
Is a bone a shape? A bone shape?
that would be giving it away. I think that'd be too much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I
Fair.
tried to
So
back.
if we give the point to the Seven Boys,
Yes.
that's kind of a cool title. I think that's
Yeah.
the band name.
Seven boys.
We
Just
do
say-
have a band, but it's
I know,
Boys.
but it's not called that. But if you
Call-
need
it's
another
called the
name,
Six- the Six Boys.
put that put that in your pocket.
So
So is there a tiebreaker for
I
this?
was just gonna say, Amber, what does our time look like? How we doing?
Hold on.
I would also like to say I want that one for my office.
Why are you putting nightmares around? This is nice.
Oh goodness, I lost my. Here we go. 6:01. We are. Oh no, you still have time for a draw.
All right, we're gonna do a
There's
tiebreaker.
time.
So choose now who's gonna direct and who's gonna draw. And I'm gonna move this way.
Yeah, I feel like that's a safe choice,
That's
Fred.
what has to go back to
Yeah.
So Harry and Hugo will need another piece of paper, please.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You can just like put one.
Yeah, you can just.
Stick one on top of it.
There's one under you.
Split it in half.
Just draw on the cardboard. Just draw on the cardboard. It's totally fine.
Well, we're going to expressive part.
Let's see. I mean, we.
And then flip back.
Oh, look at that.
See that?
Innovation.
Well done.
All right, who's instructing?
We can figure that
Okay.
out.
Constructive
You
problem.
want-
Hugo, are you instructing?
I'll instruct again because it actually looked like.
I'm gonna go this way, so I'm not in the way.
I do want that. Yeah.
I don't.
I don't want that in our office, but okay.
No, this is going in the house.
Sorelli is really not gonna like that you
I
come
feel
to.
like that's like a good like burglar prevention.
All right.
All right.
See that?
So 3 minutes again on the timer. This is the tiebreaker. We should have gotten you guys an award for this.
I know we didn't get an award for this one.
I think this might fall off.
I think Andrew should drop an award.
Sibling bragging rights.
I think you can move those two legs of that.
Yeah, you can move that easel around if you need to. All right. Timer is starting in 3.
Oh, I didn't look at it.
Please look at your paper.
Okay.
All right. Timer is starting. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Alright, so kind of like 1/3 from the bottom, draw
For folks watching, if you're still watching,
all the way
please feel free to call us. Facebook Live folks, the number is 664-4408. We would love to talk to you, or we will continue doing things like this for the next 55 minutes. So call, talk to us.
Okay, that's fine too.
He's
I'll
on
make
the
a
upper
little
side,
bit.
you have a triangle kind of at a diagonal.
Oh, yeah.
Take the computer on the adventure.
Actually, I think that might be
Yeah,
slightly easier.
Soup Dog's cat.
This is wild.
So from the tips of the lines that you just drew,
Getting really
draw
fancy
horizontal
art
line
and
going
smoke
across
out
but
with
extending
like
outwards on both sides.
multiplication tables.
Now,
Yeah, both ways.
If you're on Facebook, please feel free to be an art critic.
From the
actually, I have
end
some
of the
Judge
line,
them
go
harshly.
up like
on
the
either
basic
side. Let's do
triangle, but
3
don't go all the
lines
way.
each, on the lower side.
Yep.
Oh, now
And
we can
then
actually see what
Draw
they're
lines
drawing.
from
This is
those going
fantastic.
out horizontally,
Okay.
but don't go as far as
And then in the
yeah,
center,
yeah. And then do the
I
same
think I
thing,
center do a
slanted.
triangle kind
Huh.
of point where the.
And then we do
point
one more,
upward.
a little smaller for good measure.
For good measure.
Andrew, the timer's on my phone.
Yep.
And then,
1 minute and 40
So,
seconds.
1 minute,
either
40
side,
seconds.
one of the triangle,
okay, now
two,
from, just, you can throw in a couple
horizontal
random lines
ovals.
extending out from this line of different variety, varying heights.
Kind of going crazy with the strips.
Yeah, okay,
It's okay.
go off.
And then,
And then
Go
from those lines,
vertical oval.
draw a little like,
Alright.
All right.
like,
And
how do I
now
describe this?
they're due,
Kind of like half
kind of an upside
circles
down
that connect
M.
to the line.
Okay.
I can't point, I'm not pointing. More like an, oh, can I say
It's so much easier when the person starts to see what they're drawing.
Yep, that's fine.
And then the instructions,
Like
they
an
fill in
eyeball
where
shape
it doesn't make
coming out
sense.
From those lines,
Yeah.
from, no, the middle of the
Yeah.
line,
Alright.
I really hope
where the
that they
ends
said
of the
that.
eyeball would be.
Connecting these two?
No, just separate, separate.
In the middle of this.
No, connecting from the line. and
What's the
going
timer like?
Yeah.
40
for
seconds.
the
40
corner of the eye is
seconds.
Touching the line.
You can do a lot in 40
Now
seconds.
finish the eye.
Can do so much in 40 seconds,
That's
folks.
right.
Okay.
Now
That's
do
right.
that to
So
so
much.
much of those small lines.
30
Wait,
seconds.
so fast.
I'm just gonna keep giving 10
Hurry,
seconds.
hurry.
Hurry.
Now,
count that down indefinitely.
Oh my god, there's just so much.
Like,
there's
alright.
just so
And
much-
then-
20
That's also on top
seconds.
of ones.
Alright.
Connecting to them.
The line
Okay. I
there.
There's just a cat.
You know what's happening now. Yeah.
And the line there.
That would be great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah,
10,
yeah.
You can just-
9,
Go, go, go,
8,
go, go,
7,
go,
6,
Go faster. Go
5,
faster.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, markers down.
All right, markers
All right.
down.
I'm gonna give Facebook a little tour of the art. This is the tiebreaker art.
All right, Hugh,
All right.
I didn't want you to trip.
That's okay.
Yeah, I really took too long.
Alrighty, putting Facebook
All right,
here.
folks.
All right.
I changed my, yeah, I changed my mind.
So let's start with our sisters. That appears to be a very short pine tree among flowers. To me, I don't know. Does someone else see something else?
Yeah, at first I thought it was maybe a Christmas tree. Then I was like, no, it's a forest. But then
Those are flowers.
it's like, yeah. Then it was like it's a park.
So
Yeah.
is it a very short pine tree or a very tall
Or it's just
flower?
really,
I really don't know.
it's just
She
really
changed her
sick
mind
and
after I
can't
did the lines.
grow anything.
Okay, all right. So that's what I see. And then this appears to be a very cute little kitty cat.
Cat?
That's what I see.
I
Kitty
was,
cat?
I was very scared that you were
I
going to
was
say you were
gonna
also
red
drawing dog.
panda.
Red panda.
Oh,
That's
red
a
panda,
wow.
That's a good one.
The
No,
way
that's
it's
a cat.
standing makes me think it's a red panda.
This cat's got
Okay.
some. All right, so Gabby, what was yours?
Oh, it says trees and flowers.
Oh,
Only got one tree.
Okay.
Okay.
it's solid. Like that's
Yeah.
A tree
I
and
was gonna
flowers.
There you
like
go.
a regular tree, but then
I
thought
think
it
we
would
could
be
work on
It's a
our
reg-
scale.
Can you, what's a regular tree?
like
She told me how,
with
like, how
a bunch of leaves,
Like a
just
deciduous
regular-
tree?
Yeah, yeah. And I was like,
Deciduous.
actually,
Deciduous, yeah.
Science
it's
word.
easier to just say triangles on top.
I even
So-
stopped here and she said make it longer.
I mean, what are
Okay.
flowers but trees for ants, right?
All right.
Wow.
We're going to get
Poetry.
philosophical.
Beautiful.
All right,
It's a
what was
little
yours,
bonsai.
gentlemen?
Alright. I'm showing this to the audience first because
It's a cat.
I don't want to give him the satisfaction.
Oh, there you
Aw,
go.
cat.
It's a cat.
That's right.
solid.
Yeah,
right.
so we need to confer.
Judges need to
We need
confer.
to confer.
Alright.
Which one? It's the cat, easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
pretty easy.
All right, so I have made you an award. It is the Ghosty Marker Art Truth, and it goes to the Seven Brothers.
All right, well
my
done.
goodness.
Congratulations.
Oh, you're so honored.
The other 6 couldn't cut it.
So much art here, so much art.
I want to thank my mom, my therapist, Our dad. and I also want to thank my cat because he was actually the model for this. And I just thank you all so much.
You're amazing.
So welcome.
All right.
Thank you guys for being on the show and having some fun with us this evening. We appreciate it.
It's
Yes.
A lot of fun.
Love
A
it.
lot of fun.
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Thank you for
Our,
inviting
our
us.
lovely guests are all going to come back
Yes,
out
you're
this way
welcome
for
to come back
us.
this way.
I'm going to come
Once
take a
again.
Gabby,
Hello again.
do you want to
Wonderful
stay and
shirt.
hang out and talk a little bit with us?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, for how long?
You guys
For a little bit. You can have
Wait,
that
is that
chair right
cool?
there next to Andrew.
you get to come chat.
All right. Do we
Here,
want
I think
to
it's
turn?
What up?
Super long. Hey, do you want me
I
to
don't know
sign
if we
this for
can
you?
like.
Yes,
oh,
I would
yeah.
We can.
like it. Oh, I should get everyone
We're
to
gonna
sign
do
it.
this way so we can talk to Gabby, so folks can see. We
Brown marker for signatures.
yes.
Thank you.
We're gonna get signatures. Thank you folks so much for
thank you.
coming. So
I'll sign it.
here we are. Oh, before the Seven Brothers leave, your mom said you're welcome, Harry. So your mom's watching.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jana.
Harry, and here's
We're so
Mom.
glad you were watching.
Thank you, Mom.
My mom's probably in there. Hey, mom.
Yes, I believe your mom is also on there.
Hey,
We love
Mom.
moms. Moms are amazing.
Mom's
They
up
are
in
the
chat
ones
here.
who support us.
Yeah, my
Very
mom's-
cool.
My mom's not watching.
Oh.
My mom can't get this show, so that's probably a good thing. But anyways, Gabby, we were talking about you earlier when we were doing the introductions and some of the work you do, but do you want to talk about who you are at the Coalition? I mean, you're someone outside, obviously, too, but what your role is and like some of the work that you do and all of that.
Yeah, I'm glad to take a stab at it. So, it's a lot. My name is Gabby Glacier. I am the Community Connections Coordinator at the Northern Berkshire Community Coalition, and that involves a lot of people, mostly.
Yes,
people.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of big events that we do. I don't know if you guys mentioned, MLK Day was one of them you mentioned earlier.
We talked about downtown trick or treat, and I briefly mentioned your emergency preparedness workshops
Yes.
and some of the scavenger hunts that you've done.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the I didn't talk about that. We should talk about the neighborlies.
I'm going to talk about the neighborlies now.
You should talk about the
That's what's
neighborlies.
happening.
Right to that camera.
Which one?
That one.
That one.
Hi.
That's the one.
You guys, have you ever had someone do a nice thing for you? And you were like, wow, that was really nice of them. I'm so glad they did that. I wish I could thank them. I have the perfect solution for you. You should nominate them for a Neighborly Award, which is something that we do every year in November. You can nominate anyone in your community. You can nominate a neighbor. You can nominate a friend. If someone has done something kind and you want to appreciate them and recognize them, please go to our website. It's the link for the nomination form is on our website, and you can send in a nomination and they will get recognized at our event in November. So yeah, everyone
It's
gets
so
an
much
award.
fun.
It's very fun.
So much fun.
We hang out, we have some food. It's a really good time. So yeah, if someone has done something nice for you, please nominate them.
So we should tell people like what that entails, because
Yeah.
there are a few categories, right?
That's true.
What do we have? 4?
I think it's 5. So there's
Whoops. It's definitely 5, folks.
Neighborly Acts.
Yep.
There is family support, health and wellness, youth taking the lead,
Oh, and business
groups and businesses,
pulling
and I
together.
think that's all of them. But yeah, so you can nominate people in different categories. And yeah, you'll just go to our website. There's a link. It'll ask for some contact information so that we can reach out to the people you're nominating and what you're nominating them for. And then that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's super. We've seen some very creative nominations. People who in their job go above and beyond their job to do things. You know, folks who've just like taken their time to go deliver food to people, babysit their kids so they could go out on a date night or get out of the house and do something fun as a single parent. It's hard to do. We've had youth groups get nominated, sports teams get nominated. That's something we've talked about is a lot of our groups in the area, especially our youth sports, they're all volunteer boards. They are parents who are spending their time making sure this stuff can happen. The same with local education systems like band parents and, you know, stage parents, dance parents, all of that stuff. Like, these are all folks that are making things happen for kids in this community, theirs and others, which I think is really important. I will say one of the things that we don't do is we don't take nominations for your mom being the best mom ever. I think you probably already know that, and that's her job. We also don't take self-nominations, so we ask that people not nominate themselves. We appreciate that, and if you're doing something great, I bet you someone knows and can make sure that you get recognized for that. So those are just a couple of things, like if it's your job, and if it's your parent or, you know, your best friend, that's awesome. Not necessarily what this is for. So be thinking about that in your work and in your daily life. Who's standing out to you? What do you see when you're driving around or participating? Is there someone that just kind of does that extra thing? Those are the people we want to say thank you to, because sometimes that just doesn't happen. So.
Yeah, and nominations is a little deceptive. Actually,
Yes.
anyone who is submitted will receive.
It's a recognition, yeah.
Right.
We just couldn't think of a better word. We
Yeah, I
tried.
think we said submission, but like
Yeah.
basically, if you submit somebody to be recognized, they're going to be recognized.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's a fun time
It is fun.
when we give them out.
It
and
is
it's
fun.
a lot of fun just like smiling and celebrating and enjoying some good stuff, which, you know, feels like we all need that once in a while. So
More
it's
than
fun.
once in a while.
And Gabby does a great job pulling it all together.
Yeah.
Love Gabby and all of your fun events.
Would love to see everyone there. So nominate someone, please and thank you.
Yay!
Yeah,
Perfect. Thank
Cool.
you, Gabby.
Thanks, Gabby.
no problem.
So, it is the time. Gabby, Danielle, you're still here too. So in a minute, I'm gonna have you come up as well. Although we are missing our other chef.
We are missing a chef.
We are missing our other. I don't know.
Let me
I'm going to do something right on live television. So, Meredith, if you're at home watching right now and you're like, whoa, I forgot I was supposed to be there, I'm texting you right now.
Yeah, we're gonna text you right now.
Texting you.
Text.
Are you
She's at the Bike
coming
Collective, isn't
to
Yeah.
cook? It's time. We're going to wait for Meredith to respond. She might be on her way over. Traffic could be hard in North Adams. She's coming from the Bike Collective. But in a minute, when we figure that out and where our next chef is, we are going to be moving over to another side of the room, and we're having a little cook-off. It's very exciting. But Gabby and Danielle, if you want to stick around, you can help judge. Do you want to help judge?
You can also go off camera to discuss with your sister if you would like. If you have other plans, we do.
Yeah.
I think I'll go ask her.
All right, we're gonna let you go off camera and ask if you can. Is it trivia night tonight?
No, tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Trivia night's Thursday.
I mean, we did have trivia night here,
did.
to be clear. And I'm gonna spin this so we can get
Do-do-do-do-do.
Carissa. Nope, still can't get you in the camera, Carissa. Lean in. Ooh, we just dropped something. Don't tell Dave. So while we're waiting, what else can we talk about? What else is out there?
So much.
I mean,
We'll see Carissa and.
Well, we brought her up. I guess we haven't really talked about it, but what is the Bike Collective? We could
we
talk
can talk
Ooh,
about
yeah.
the Bike Collective.
as we're waiting for Meredith to get from there.
Yes. So I feel like it's time for a story. A long time ago in a land far away. If you've been around North Berkshire for a while and have known us for a while, you might also know the name Amanda Chilson. It's a lovely name, and we do
Great
love
name.
Amanda. She once was a part of our team. I think we often talk about the coalition like it's Hotel California, which means if you don't know, you can't leave. So we still consider her a part of the team, just not in the office every day. But Amanda built what we now have as the Bike Collective, and it is a place where community members have access to bikes that they can either purchase if they have those resources, or volunteer or learn to fix and maintain, and then basically earn a bike. It's a free form of transportation if you earn it, which once you figure out how to maintain it, it's a low cost form of transportation for folks who don't have a lot of resources. Cars are expensive. They're so expensive. And so we know that doesn't work for everybody. We also know a lot of folks don't drive. And so this is a way for people to get around. It's also health and wellness, right? You can get on a bike. So we have 2 bike mechanics. Jessie, as our health and wellness coordinator, was the last person to oversee the Bike Collective, and she grew it even more beyond what Amanda started with. And so everybody's really put their hands on this and made it something. We have 2 mechanics. They are there pretty much every week, Wednesdays 4 to 6.
Yep.
And they'll help people bring in their bikes and are like looking for a low cost way to fix it or maintain their own bike or get one. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of volunteers, folks in the community who show up and they just want to hang around, be with people, fix bikes.
Cool environment.
Yeah, a lot of people who just enjoy working with their hands, and it's a great place for them to be able to do that. So, what else am I missing?
Did we talk about where it is, like in the basement of the?
That would be a good
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So we don't have it in our office, if you know, because our office is on Main Street on the 2nd floor. But we have been given an opportunity by the city for the last few years to share space in the Armory with the city. So we are in the basement of the Armory. So if you go around back, it kind of opens up in a garage door. And we have a section there. And so it is hosted in the Armory on Ashland Street in North Adams every week. Which maybe is a good segue to talk about what's happening next for the coalition if people haven't heard. And that is, we don't want to have a space in the Armory and using other spaces. We want to all be in the same building. So the coalition bought a building. Woohoo! Big news. It is at 192 State Street in North Adams, which is the old car hardware building, or the old New Hope Church. That is another iteration of its life, right next to Goodwill. And we are currently in a building project and a fundraising campaign and design and all of those things. And so there's lots of things happening with that. But the hope is in a couple of years, we will have developed that space and we will live there and be providing services to the community. So it's pretty exciting. I think we're all excited, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Great grant writer.
Yeah, great grant writer, architects, we're gonna be meeting tomorrow to talk about that. I just got to do a 3D scan of the building, which was cool. So
excited.
it's very exciting. I don't know where Meredith is. So I feel like we need to move on though, because if we don't, we're gonna run out of time.
So maybe Andrew?
All right. Susie,
I'll cook.
we're tagging
Susie
you in.
and Andrew?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We're cooking.
So
I need.
are
Oh, I
our
need
special
another-
guests
I
able
need
to
another
stay with
award.
us?
I don't think so.
Oh no!
I have someone coming to visit my house, so I want to get there before that.
Yes, you should definitely do that. So our special guests are not able to stay, which
Y'all
is
will see me
fine.
in the comments. I'll be in the comments.
Oh, all right. You're gonna be commenting.
I'll be in the
So
comments.
you're gonna be the only person judging the food.
Apparently, I'm gonna be judging.
I might let you hold my banana award.
Oh yeah, you should definitely not cook with a banana. Because what happens if he falls in? I'll wash him for you.
Okay.
All right, now we. Bye, special guest. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna tee this up, and people are gonna like look at me while I talk about what's happening. So, to my right, we have 3 tables, and we will have our 3 lovely cooking people. What is chefs?
Chefs.
Our chefs. And what they're gonna be doing is they have ingredients on the table which are clearly visible. So they have been given bread, cheese, tomatoes, cream, and they need to figure out what to do with that. So what would you do with those ingredients? That is up to them. But they are going to have 20 minutes-ish to whip up something good and cook it. So you have hot plates, you have pans. Don't put anything hot on the tables, folks. You have silverware. Behind Carissa is an additional table with some accoutrement. That's how fancy we are. Accoutrement. That you can add to your dish to make it something else. Better, more savory, I don't know. Carissa, there is meat. You are a vegetarian. You are not required to use meat in your dish.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And that will not be held against you. I just want to be clear.
Thank you. I would like to not be judged for my vegetarianism.
No, in fact, I will be interested to see maybe you get more flavor out of the veggies in front of you. We'll see. So, that's what's going to happen, folks. We're having a cooking competition. So, the cameras have gone that way. I am going to Facebook Live everybody that way. Can we see everybody? All right, Facebook Live. Do we see our folks? All right, so you are 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. This is it, folks. They are going to be cooking up a storm.
I don't know if this is working.
Oh no, disadvantage already.
This is not working.
The hot plate's not working.
Yeah.
All right, technical difficulties. Maybe Carissa will share her hot plate.
I'll share a hot plate with you, Susie.
I will, I just want to make it very clear, I will not share.
Sounds like it's doing something.
Andrew is saying he will not share.
You can give it a minute if you want. If you don't,
It's, yeah, it's not doing anything.
Interesting. Always technical difficulties, but that's okay. We're gonna do this.
I feel like we need music,
I know.
cooking music.
Is there such a thing as cooking music?
Can we clear any of the music?
What kind of music would you listen to if you were cooking?
Depends on what I'm cooking.
Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran.
Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Always a good option. If anybody's wondering, I do have a first aid kit in my bag.
It's because I don't feel like this knife is very This knife is not very sharp.
Okay, just so you know, I am going to play you a playlist in the background called Ratatouille Cooking Vibes.
Oh, iconic. Ooh. It's very low.
That's right, folks. That is Ratatouille Cooking Vibes.
Alright.
I also have a traveling microphone, which I believe is on, correct? Is my microphone on?
Did we get these cooking apparatuses from the Aero Center?
No.
We're doing technical assistance. Is my microphone on? Can I be
Try to
heard?
figure that out.
Oh, I can? Great. So I'm coming over here to talk to our chefs as they cook. Andrew, can you tell me, yes.
I'm like,
I didn't
destroying
say
this
they were
onion.
sharp.
No, they were not.
Andrew, tell me when you started your cooking career.
I kind of started Well, really with my mom.
Okay.
And really during COVID, because I needed a creative outlet. So I just started doing
What
this.
is your favorite thing to cook?
Probably breakfast.
Breakfast?
Is eggs, bacon. Yeah.
Eggs, bacon.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, Carissa, I'm coming to you next.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about what it's like to be a vegetarian chef.
Oh, it is a rewarding process. It means I get to be a little more creative, but it also means I'm at a detriment because there are meats that have really beautiful flavor to them, and I don't have that.
Okay. And when did you start your cooking journey as a chef?
It was the year 1942. I was a small child in a Polish village.
Wow, you look fabulous. Can I just say that?
Thank you so much.
You look fabulous.
Just eating pierogies.
Okay, Susie, I'm coming down over here. Did we figure out your burner yet? No, still not figuring out your burner. Okay, I'm gonna stand this way. Susie, when did you start your cooking journey?
Oh, that would be when I was about 2 years old.
Okay.
When I would pour macaroni into my
Is that butter?
wave pots and pans and then just fill it with water and let it sit there.
Oh, yum. That sounds delicious. Excellent.
Maybe add a little pixie sticks.
Oh,
That's some flavor.
Some flavor, yeah.
Some flavor. Excellent.
so if you're grilled cheese,
Coming back down this way to Andrew. So Andrew, you were given some ingredients here in
Yeah.
front of you. And can you tell me what you think you're supposed to make today?
Tomato something.
Okay.
No, what? Tomato soup, right? And grilled cheese, I think. I think that's what.
I'm not telling
Do we
you
have,
anything.
do we have consensus at the table? Is everybody making that, or are we making other things?
I'm making a croquembouche.
Oh, 1 second.
There you go.
I'm making a deconstructed croquembouche.
Really?
Yes.
Julia, I think you need to take it back a notch while we're doing this. Susie, how about you? What will you be making?
I was gonna make a grilled cheese sandwich with some stuff in it, but we'll really see how this goes with.
Maybe you'll be doing the
might just
sushi
be-
version.
Yeah,
Will you be doing the sushi version
it
today?
could be.
Excellent.
All right, that is hot.
That's
Very,
warm.
that's very hot. All right.
Okay, so we also have to be careful not to burn things in the
It's
studio.
all right.
Yeah.
We're good.
How's the music? Do you feel inspired?
I love
Yes,
this.
and
I
it's
feel
been
really
very
good about it.
inspiring. I feel good about that too.
Also, I want to say, for folks that are constantly looking at how to cook on a budget, we did all of this, including some purchasing of equipment, for less than $150. So, grilled cheese and tomato soup from scratch is a very budget-friendly dish.
Go-to comfort meal in my
And I'm
house.
Very much looking forward to what we're cooking.
Yeah.
This is
Wow, that was hot. All right. We got some of this.
Wait, how long do we have to do this?
not long.
Oh,
Not long at
so
all.
not long enough to saute onions, really.
I mean,
Oh, you can.
make it work. We're gonna go with this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back over here and sit down. So I don't, keep bothering you. Although I could do the whole bother you while you're trying to cook thing.
Hold on.
Are you hot?
Yeah, it's very.
I don't think so. Her hand's on it.
Oh, my soup
Is it warming
bubbling.
up? No. Yeah, so Susie will be doing the raw version.
Like
Or
it makes the noise like it's doing something.
I'm also okay with being a good partner, and maybe Susie can make the sandwich and I can make the soup part of it.
Wait,
Oh, we have heat. It just took longer than expected. All right, Facebook folks. I'm just curious how many people we got. Any
All right, then
comments
can
on
you
our
get your
chefs
pan
right
off
now?
my thing here?
well, I can't hear any
Oh.
of this. I mean, it's barely, like I can hold my hand on it on medium heat.
Probably not great.
It's probably not ideal.
All right.
I mean, if you and Carissa want a partner, that's totally fine.
I'm okay
We'll
with being
improvise.
with
It's live.
If you don't mind partnering with me, I don't mind partnering with you.
Sure, I mean, I'm gonna work on a sandwich.
Perfect. I will do soup, and you can jump into soup as however you please.
Favorite thing to make, folks? I mean, we got breakfast out of Andrew. We know he likes bacon and eggs.
Breakfast for dinner is
Breakfast for dinner. Favorite thing to make for breakfast?
omelets.
Oh, all right.
I kind of got the trick
It
there.
might just be that actually.
Omelette du
itself
fromage.
might just be-
Favorite thing to cook is probably,
Yeah, this is.
I really got into making curry,
Oh, that's good.
because it's nice, because, as a vegetarian, it's hard to get a lot of really rich, nutritious food. But I love our farmers market and I love fresh vegetables.
Yeah, we have-
So,
There are so many amazing farmers markets
God.
in North County.
yes.
And the market match.
The market map.
Yes.
A lot of the markets will double your SNAP benefits or EBT benefits if you go to the market manager station. I think North Adams and Williamstown will both double up to $30 on your EBT card. So if you swipe your card for $30, they'll give you an extra $30 in tokens, so $60 worth of EBT tokens to be spent at the market each week. There's also HIP benefits, which are automatically on your card. It's hard to explain, but basically as long as you have some EBT benefits, you can go to a fresh fruit vegetable vendor that's been certified to be a HIP vendor. You run your card for the fresh fruits and vegetables for whatever amount you're given on a monthly basis. And that basically is like free money. It goes right back onto your card, and then you still have your EBT benefits to use. And it's only available for use at farm stands, farmers markets, not at grocery stores, specifically for fresh fruits and vegetables with no added salt and sugar.
Nice. Also, in case people are wondering, I forget which chef it was that always talked about smell-o-vision, but it actually does smell quite good in here. So I'm enjoying this. I'm not cooking, but it smells good. So you guys must be cooking something good.
I don't care if we're a team.
In your homes, who does most of the cooking?
Me.
We split it pretty
Split it?
evenly. We're pretty
Yeah.
good about that.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, there are hot pads there if you need to take things off the burners so they don't go onto the...
Gotcha.
Me, but I also, for me, in growing up, cooking was always like a relaxing thing for me. I always thought it was like really therapeutic to just kind of get in the kitchen and mess around with ingredients, especially when, you know, I was just out of college cooking on a really, really tiny budget. You gotta get creative, you really do, so. Susie and I are gonna partner.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll do this all by myself. Thank you.
Oh, were you here? I'm sorry, I didn't think about it.
Andrew, I would partner with you, but I feel like it would just be too many cooks in the kitchen.
I'm also like,
And it's in your DNA.
It is.
I read that somewhere.
so I should say, yeah,
Clarify your apron here.
I love cooking. I love cooking all different types of things. One of like my favorite things in the world is my mom, for a Christmas present for me, my brother, and my sister, did a cookbook with all of her recipes.
Oh, that's
And
amazing.
That's a great
It's the
idea.
best. And
What a great idea.
so we do that, but then my wife Sorelli, she cooks. She was kind of inspired by that, so she's been really kind of diving into her Puerto Rican cuisine, like especially a lot of things that her family would make.
Yeah.
And so now every time we go back to Puerto Rico, we try to spend at least some time going around and just cooking the family, and getting, I'm burning. Sorry. And,
Talking and cooking.
yeah, alright, well this is happening. Yeah, we just kind of try to get around and gather recipes. So I get some delicious Puerto Rican food. Sometimes.
I was looking to see if anybody on Facebook has commented, but not yet.
Oh, I don't care about bacon. I mean, I do care about bacon, but not in this competition.
So I'm just curious, we heard Puerto Rican cuisine. Are there any other cultural cuisines that you guys like to make that are not your average American fare? Although it's hard to say what's American because we are lots of
Thai.
Mm-hmm.
I love curries.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I like really good comfort food. Well, Tex-Mex, I don't know how to make real Mexican food, but comfort food like Mexican food and shepherd's pie or cottage pie.
Getting your Irish roots in there.
Yes. Well, I mean,
Scottish
but
roots.
yeah,
The Isle roots.
exactly.
Members of your
I've also just been
This-
eating the cheese.
No.
Does Scottish cuisine include shepherd's pie too, Susie? Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Carissa, cultural foods from your family?
A lot of Polish foods. I joked about it, but I come from a very big Polish family. So pierogies, galumki when I still ate meat. We made our own kapusta every Christmas, which if you don't know is a cabbage thing. Kapusta is delicious. A lot of that, and then my grandmother and grandfather, before they passed on, big Italian family, and I mean like, think of your most, jokingly stereotypical Italian family, and that was my grandmother and my grandfather. Like, you could not leave sauce in a bowl, you had to scoop it with the bread. So my grandfather was a great bread maker. My grandmother made great soups, great pasta. I learned how to roll pasta from them.
Sweet. Susie, your burgers are working?
Yeah, well, this one seems to be working.
Nice.
How much time do you think we have left in cooking, Andrew?
Oh, a little bit, maybe like 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, we have plenty of time.
You have plenty of time. You should have plenty of time. We want to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the close-up of the grilled cheese. I love it. It's just like Food Network.
We're really testing the folks at NBC TV's camera skills, and they are fabulous human beings. Thank you so much for your hard work.
Actually, we should do a quick shout out to the team at NBC TC who puts up with our shenanigans and allows us to do all of these weird and fun things that we like to do. So thank you, crew.
I opened it.
So much fun. So, favorite childhood memory attached to food?
When I was a kid growing up, my favorite food, and still is my comfort food, is a Fluffernutter.
Oh, there you go.
So I grew up on the North Shore, so I grew up outside of Boston, and it's a peanut butter fluff sandwich. It had to be triangle cut, baby carrots, and celery logs.
Oh, interesting.
Loved a good celery log as a kid, don't know.
Did you do ants on the log?
Yeah,
Where you put the raisins on there?
still do.
Susie can't do that though.
I cannot.
Did you do cream cheese ones? Instead of peanut butter, celery with cream cheese?
No.
That's the non-peanut version.
It is still good. What about you guys?
Yes. I'd ask Susie, but Susie's tasting the ingredients to make sure they're fresh. So we'll go with Andrew. Andrew's favorite childhood memory.
She doesn't
Making
cut to me.
meatballs with
Eating
my
all
mom.
Making meatballs?
Yeah.
Oh, hands in the bowl and everything?
Yep.
Very cool.
Or bacon with her hat.
All right, Susie, childhood memory and food.
Two things, like my mom would make homemade birthday cakes,
Oh,
which I really, and mostly I have a very clear recollection of like really young ones, like 3 years old and stuff, because they had the chocolate buttercream. And here Smarties are a different kind of candy, but like in Scotland, they're like chocolate. They're like
Yes.
coated chocolate, kind of like M&M's, but like a lot better.
We used to, here they would have been called sixlets. It was a very similar,
Kind of. They're more like M&M's,
yep,
but better flavored, I would say, and more pastel colors, like purples and
yeah.
like pinks and stuff. And she would always like outline the cake, the chocolate buttercream
Aw.
with the Smarties. Oops. That was one of my favorites. And then my grandmother's like pancakes, basically.
Nice.
I also, fun fact, did not know that French toast was a sweet breakfast until I was an adult. 'Cause my mom always made it with salt and mustard.
Salt and mustard.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like when people started putting
Syrup?
first time I saw people putting like syrup, and I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My mom eats
Okay.
French toast with, she doesn't do syrup. It's just salt. She just puts a little salt in it. That's it.
never thought of it.
Interesting. Well, I mean, salt just brings out flavor.
That's
so.
true.
So my favorite childhood memory was Christmas time. My grandmother had a recipe for sugar cookies that was a secret recipe. So she would always make the dough the day before, but not tell anybody how. And then our entire family would get the dough out on Christmas, and we would make cookies for hours. And she had a special frosting. And then before she passed away, she gave each one of us the recipe for her cookie dough. So now I have it. But that's what I remember, is like decorating all the cookies in the very realistic way. Also, Andrew makes grilled cheese like my mom, and so I'm very excited about this. Thank you, Andrew.
Let's figure that out.
Sorry, Mom. My mom cannot make grilled cheese. She burns it every time.
I
I know, I am gonna have
like
to-
cleaning.
No, this thing like gets really cold really fast and then really hot really fast.
That's fair. Electric burners are the
This
worst.
is,
And you're bubbling
Yep.
away.
yep.
There is a
You
garb.
offer a solo.
Yeah.
No, we got
Solo
it. We
artist.
got this.
There is a garbage can behind you if you need it. Sorry.
Oh.
We had one.
That's great.
I feel like the stakes are really high because I feel like the judges
Well-
know only you.
Well, no, because it looks like Meredith has finally checked in. Bike Collective was crazy. She's on her way now, so maybe it will be Meredith and I
Judging.
judging. Instead of cooking, she will help me judge.
Spoon or anything?
We have little, maybe.
Yeah, like a little tasting spoon.
Oh,
There are occasions.
There are tasting spoons, and since
But
we
for the judges.
so there is one tasting spoon. Someone can have it.
Oh,
Because there will only be 2
I'm
judges,
taking it.
and you are well. You're on your own,
Yes.
so
so
we need, oh, so he gets the advantage there.
that's your advantage.
This is my one advantage. Alright, let's see.
All right, folks, we are coming up on some time. Let's say 5 minutes left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoa. Who's not bribing the judge with cheese? That feels like a thing you should be doing.
I have a whole brick myself, so.
Okay, fine. The judge will come over and taste the cheese.
Yeah,
Andrew bribed the judge.
Yeah, alright, well, this
Tastes better
covers.
without touching it.
Oh, look at Andrew's like, all right, I'll do the thing.
Yeah, there we go.
How did we do on our cheese choice, folks?
Oh.
Good.
Oh,
Delicious.
quality cheese.
Yeah.
Good choice.
I think we're good,
Yeah.
right?
Just gotta, I'm gonna let it,
I'm impressed.
I really like the hell out of
I'm gonna let it cook for another minute and then I'm gonna pull it.
that. That side looks nice. I
Nice.
almost wanna, should I just like pull, do I have enough time to like,
You have enough time.
definitely like pull
You
it
have
out
enough
now?
Do it, you have enough time.
That's why we gave
Do
you
it.
2 sets of
Do you
like.
want me to cut you some cheese?
No, I'm gonna literally try and get what's on that one.
You just
off
gonna
here.
scrape and move.
This is a food competition move right here. I have enough time to redo that
Yeah,
side.
yeah, yeah. Just
Okay.
expensive.
Also, in case folks were wondering, we do not do this at work. Cooking is
I
not
think
part
we
of.
should do this more.
But in our new building, it could be.
It could be.
Okay, but this is a chance for you to see how multi-talented our staff is.
Yes, I'm impressed. And we have artwork to go with our food. It's a full experience. Here.
It just proves we're a very well-rounded team.
This is scary. What's happening?
Alright.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm
Enjoy
nervous
it.
now.
I feel,
I believe Meredith is probably coming in. I can sense her presence.
So she will help us judge.
There is still music happening too.
I love the music. Music's been important to me.
This is a great soundtrack. I feel like I'm going to use this the next time I cook at my house.
I feel like it adds a lot of,
Can you hear it?
we could earlier, you tried to tell us.
There is still time for folks watching if you'd like to call in and chat. 664-4408. Maybe you want a recipe. They didn't have one, but we could make one up for you.
Oh yeah.
Some tips or tricks on cooking. Also,
Yes.
maybe you
Perhaps not us.
not this. Right
maybe you want to share. I mean, Andrew, I'm impressed right now. Andrew, you are getting it done.
Yep.
Maybe you want to tell us your favorite childhood memory connected to food. Maybe you have one favorite place you ate as a kid when you lived in North Berkshire. Any of that stuff. We'd love to hear it. Call and let us know. Maybe you want to tell us next what we should do next year at our show. That would be cool too. We're always open for suggestions.
Alright, we're saving this.
Oh,
We're saving it. We're saving it.
And I believe our special guest is here. So we are going to welcome Meredith, our special guest, all the way up to the front. Come join me at the table. So instead of cooking, you get to judge with me.
Oh, nice.
You're just in time.
Perfect.
You get your own spoon.
Oh, fantastic.
So folks,
Oh, it smells good in here.
it does smell good in here, right?
we're working our butts off.
Good.
We should put some
So
burnt
they were
toast.
tasked with
some
the
burnt
ingredients
toast.
of
Susie, would you
tomato
like some
soup
burnt
and
toast
grilled
with some cheese
cheese.
remnants on it?
Oh.
And so we had some burner problems, which meant Carissa and Susie teamed up. Andrew is on his own.
Oh, Oh, okay.
But Andrew got an advantage
Not
because he
solid,
got a
actually.
tasting spoon, so he got to taste his.
Oh, all right.
There's, but
The
before we
chef's test.
join, before we get to them, because they're going to be wrapping up, I would love for you to introduce yourself to the audience because we're live
Oh, excellent.
for whoever's watching,
All
if they're
right.
still there. We're still live. So do you want to tell people who you are and like what you do with the
Sure.
coalition?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Whoever's watching, my name is Meredith Starr, and I
Get
am
you
the
Facebook Live too. There we
Oh,
go.
Hey, nice. My name is Meredith Starr, and I am the Youth Prevention Coordinator with the Coalition. So basically what I do is I do substance use prevention for the kids in our community. And we're gonna have a lot of cool programs coming up, a lot of cool, more educational programs for parents and kids. We're gonna have some cool social media toolkit things that help with sending out prevention messages. So a lot of cool things lined up. But I'm really excited to be here. I'm sorry I'm late. I was just at our bike collective, which was fantastic tonight. We had a lot of bike donations, but we're always looking for more.
Carissa, you're going to be so upset.
What?
Our live feed ended. It just shut off.
It's like on a timer.
So yeah, all right. Well, I guess Facebook Live is done. Who knew? That's so sad.
No one's gonna know.
But that's
all good.
okay. We're still here. So
Yeah.
that's all that matters. Sorry.
And you at home are still here. Thank
That's
you.
right.
That's pretty solid.
But yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna give you guys about 10 seconds to wrap up where you're at. Plate
Can I
your
get 1 minute?
dishes.
Can I get
What?
1 minute?
Yeah. 1 minute, chef. 1 minute.
We do score on presentation points.
We are going to be scoring on presentation
Oh.
points. They have one bowl and one plate, and they need to make it pretty.
Yeah.
No.
Should I give a hint and say that I appreciate triangle slices?
No, I don't know if you should do that,
Oh,
but you
okay.
can. I mean, we can hint.
Hint, hint.
I'm impressed. It does smell good in here.
It really
so. I'm a little concerned about the level of onions that I saw in a few of our soups, but we'll see.
As long as there's
No kale and no bacon.
Or maybe
And
it's
no
for people who have
bacon.
yeah,
joy
we
in
went
their heart.
Chris went vegetarian. There was an option for bacon, but we did not use bacon.
And everybody was really nice and didn't put bacon.
Sorry.
We're gonna
Oh,
save some
look at-
soup for the guys back here.
They're gonna be so excited.
Because they're dying.
Okay, but y'all have to
They're
say
dying
this
for
probably
something.
smells
All right,
good.
so you have less than a minute. You have 30 seconds to plate.
Ooh.
Because we are getting to the end of our show.
All right.
Well, that's
Yes, chef.
I have
So
been
I went
playing
from
music for
burnt to
them too.
nothing.
I'm gonna have to turn that off now. It was a Ratatouille soundtrack.
Liz will love that.
I can just get this in there.
Ooh. That looks like a nice creamy tomato bit.
It's also pretty chunky. I'm just gonna be real.
The deal is you can't kill us. I mean,
No,
nothing,
no, no.
Nothing here is gonna be
it
dangerous. So.
Megatron?
I do have a pretty strong
Is it a
stomach,
hecatron?
so I'm not too
Hecatron.
concerned. But
All right.
All right, so you have 10 seconds, folks.
Can they present
10,
first? Because I'm
9.
redoing my
Sure.
dishes. Okay, cool.
Okay, we'll go with that
Come to
first.
you.
ooh.
Yes.
Oh,
If you want to turn the
you'll-
all
burner.
right, yeah, I'll turn the burners off.
Yes, please turn burners off.
Wrong way.
Sorry, I have nervous tendencies.
Oh, you can go ahead. I'm just gonna.
Okay. All right. So this is from Susie and I.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right,
May
here
the
we
best
go.
sandwich and soup win.
Oh, ooh, that looks like caramelized onion. So let's talk about this.
Ooh.
I'm gonna move your top banana over and put the computer down so we can really talk about this.
All right.
So tell us about your soup and sandwich. Ooh, there's croutons.
Love croutons.
Soup. I'm gonna go with soup.
Okay, so
first.
soup. It is a garlic tomato bisque style. Salt, pepper, little cream. I also added a little cheese in there.
That's actually pretty damn good.
Thank
I'm
you.
just saying.
Add a little
That's
cheese
actually really good.
because I'm a cheese girl. This is actually something I make a lot in the winter in a crock pot.
That's really good.
It is really good.
I'm not a bad cook.
No, it didn't.
No, I know. I love the surprise. They're like, oh wait.
So here's the surprise. I'm not a fan of homemade tomato soup.
Really? Okay. Oh wait, so you're saying it's good as pretty high level stuff here?
Suzanne, you made the sandwich. Tell us about the sandwich.
I will put sauteed onions on anything,
Fair.
and especially cheese. And sauteed tomatoes and onions on cheese.
Yeah.
The onions really make this sandwich.
Thank you. I agree. Okay, I'm gonna be that guy.
Add it to
I'm dumping.
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
no.
Do it. I'm gonna do the same.
We will move.
Yeah.
Because
We'll
all,
give you some space so to think about how good it is.
Okay.
as the folks at home know, all good grilled cheese and soup combos, you have to dip your
Have to.
grilled cheese sandwich in there.
If you
It's
don't,
a
do
thing.
there's something wrong.
Yes.
Wow. I'm so impressed, ladies. All right,
All right,
Andrew.
cool. This is psycho.
That's
Okay.
very good.
Andrew's a psycho, though.
Yeah. All right. I refer to myself in the third person.
Pretty
All right,
dangerous
let's-
behavior.
Cool.
Should have brought Tupperware.
So I did the same thing, just maybe not as good. But so you got soup, and it's a grilled cheese with tomato in it, because that's how my mom did it. So.
All right.
I love
Okay, I'm going in.
Do it up. So visually, looking at it,
It's pretty chunk. Yeah.
but you know, it's almost like a chowder.
Yeah,
Like a good chunky.
it's like tomato chowder.
I also
Yeah.
don't like tomato soup, so
All right,
this
you
is
know.
hard.
Oh.
This is hard.
All right, so now yours has more tomato flavor. Yours is tomato forward.
Yeah, I dumped that whole thing in there.
It's much more tomato forward.
That
Still
is
good.
very tomato.
Still good, but I gotta go in for a second bite.
All right.
I think just by looking at it, I wasn't expecting that powerful tomato, but
The chunks
Yeah.
are your onions. They're not the
Yeah,
tomato.
they're the onions, because I could not chop
There's a
them
lot of
smaller.
them.
I could not chop them smaller.
All right, so I'm going in for the sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So-
While I watch the time, because I don't want to, we only have so much time left. Oh my goodness, that is
This-
so cheesy.
Yeah.
but this also looks like it'd be
Impressive.
featured in like an advertisement for like Kraft cheese or
Yeah,
something.
that's a pretty righteous brown
it's-
right
it's-
there.
it's
Well
cabinet,
done.
so.
Perfectly brown, but also look at the stringiness of the cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot tomatoes. Caution, tomatoes do tend to get very hot
Yeah.
out of all other parts of.
Yeah.
So now she's speaking from her nutritionist side because that's her other life.
My past life.
It's definitely.
Double life.
Yeah. It happened.
Ooh,
It happened.
that is a nice sandwich.
I
Ooh.
guess.
All right. So
While the judges judge. we'll
while
see.
you guys are cleaning up, we're gonna talk about. We're gonna confer. I wish I had like the thing in chalk where they like put it over there or beat Bobby Flay.
Right.
Yeah, let's try this back.
I
This
just
is a hard one.
cheese in the bag.
Oh.
You can try my soup.
Yeah.
Please. We should have brought extra bowls.
It's good.
Thanks.
It's good, boss.
Thanks. He said it's good, boss.
Yeah.
Do I get knuckles on that? I mean, give me your cheese.
We're saving this tablet,
I
but
hope you don't.
yeah. Do with the tomato.
Uh,
Do we have it?
Are we saving onions?
I saved onion. Put the tomato with the onion. Can I touch that?
All right, chef, are you ready?
Yeah.
Meredith and I have confirmed this is not an easy decision to make. Carissa and Susie, your soup was fantastic. Fantastic. Sandwich great. Grilled onions on everything. It's something. Andrew,
Yeah.
yours evoked feelings of childhood
Oh.
and
Yeah.
classic grilled cheese and tomato soup. So Andrew,
Yeah.
you are the winner
Yeah.
of the Golden Spoon.
Not just those little nice.
Dun, 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 dun.
The Golden Spoon.
I feel so slighted.
Thank you.
Thank you, chef. Well done. Well done.
I share this with you.
So, chefs, if you want to come back and join us at the table,
Yes.
I mean, we might need another chair, or we can share a chair.
Yeah.
Good.
Meredith, come on over. We can share a chair.
Yeah.
We should have brought more
Susie,
bowls.
Meredith, and I will share chairs. We're good.
There's a cricket.
Ernie's not here.
We're good, Dave. We got it. Yeah. So we've got about 4 minutes left. Well done, chefs. I'm impressed. It's, what do you think?
delicious.
It's so good. That's
So good.
So good.
I'm really proud of it.
And Andrew, I am genuinely impressed.
Oh,
We got another chair. Sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this was our live show with 4 minutes left. We'll sort of just sit and chat for a little bit and eat grilled cheese because that feels really good. This is always exciting, Carissa. I just want to say props. All of these ideas pretty much came from you and brainstorming with me. So thank you for being creative. We do this because we love to, and it's a lot of fun. So thank you for staying entertained with us. Facebook folks, we'll apologize tomorrow that something happened to our Facebook Live. Technical. Don't know what happened. Susie, Andrew, and Meredith, thank you for hanging out and being part of this and going with the flow and jumping in where it was not really.
No worries.
Chefing it up,
We did.
as my college student would say, chefing it up.
That's exactly what we did.
That is exactly what you guys did. And it was so enjoyable. So, let's talk last minute thoughts. Everybody gets to sort of give their last minute thoughts. So if you were going to leave our audience with something, and by audience, we don't know how big you are, the thousands of people watching right now, what would you say is something you want them to take away? Sit with it. It's okay. Sit with it for a minute.
I can start. Go. I think, to the folks watching, my note to you is an example of this is please don't ever stop playing. Don't ever stop having fun. Did I think I was going to cook grilled cheese on TV today? No. But I love the opportunity to do weird, fun things. So always have fun.
Sweet. Who's next? Final thoughts.
I would just like to throw this idea out. If there has not been one made yet, we should have a coalition cookbook.
Oh.
Feature these recipes because they were all so good.
If you
it was
can
really
remember
hard.
what you did.
Yeah.
You should write it down.
If you wrote it down while you were under pressure up there, you know.
Yeah.
We could do another competition and recreate it, you know. But
Maybe in the new building.
We should have so many cooking competitions.
So many.
Oh my gosh,
Wouldn't that be great?
that would be like our groundbreaking ceremony
Cooking
challenge. Yeah.
Everyone gets a cookbook.
Everybody gets to draw the building from their instructions. They don't know what they're drawing.
They have to carve it out of their grilled cheese sandwich. What does the building look like?
There you go.
I like that.
Andrew and Susie, last thoughts? Final thoughts? I should say final thoughts.
No, final thoughts.
I will leave you with forever.
Forever and ever.
You're never going to want to be on the show again.
I'd say something along the lines of like, take part, be a part of your community. Do, like to Chris's point, keep playing, have fun. Don't be afraid to make a fool of yourself. And just, you know, and be a part of your community because there's a lot going on, especially in our individual communities. Like just, we need to come together more and not be so divided and fighting. So let's have fun. I don't know.
Well said.
I'll mix what you said this morning and what you just said because I was going to say something like get involved, but it's also like a time of transition, like we're going back to school and like summer's ending and there's elections coming up. Take time to breathe and take care of yourself. Take a minute when you're feeling yourself getting frustrated and overwhelmed to pause and find some quiet space for yourself to kind of process that before you dive right back into all the changes.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I think for me, my last thought for this evening is balance. Knowing when to jump in and take part. I think that's a great sentiment, and also when to step out and take care of yourself so that you can sustain it and continue to be a part of things. No good if we burn ourselves out. So it's the balance of all of the good stuff that people talked about, and just finding that space. So thank you for joining us. Thank you if you stuck it out the whole time and were entertained. Thank you. Let us know. But we will see you later.
We did it.